Hello and welcome back to another video of Brotato. Today we're going to be continuing the Mastering Brotato series and we are going to be playing the Ghost. You can see here we get a ton of bonus damage with ethereal weapons and we also get plus 30% dodge off the start. We also get 90% armor cap instead of 60. However, we do start with negative 100 armor, which means if we do manage to get hit through our dodge, we are going to take a lot of damage. But that just means we're encouraged to take more dodge. And we also can go ahead and pick any weapon, though personally I think starting out with either of the Ghost Flint or the Axe is good. I will end up getting some of all of these, of course, but we are going to be starting with the Axe. The Axe stacks up damage percent, the Ghost Flint stacks up attack speed, and the Scepter stacks up max HP. So they all stack up their individual stats, and we are going to want all of them. I will also say another strategy you can go for, which makes it a bit easier, is just start with the axe, in my opinion. The axe is a better weapon, somewhat, than the flint, and then you can go ahead and get a bunch of attack speed. We're going to take some luck here early on. So for example, I could just skip this. Hedgehog is also going to be very good. We're going to want to get that later. Combine these two, one more reroll, and let's keep going. Since we can't actually combine the weapon, I'd rather only have one for now, and then I'll just make it the Ghost Axe. This way we can kill all of the enemies with the one weapon, and then it'll be much easier to get the damage percent stacking. Look at that, plus 1 damage percent, perfect. Since when you upgrade the weapons, ethereal weapons, you require 2 less kills to actually get the stack. So in this case, instead of needing 20 kills, we only needed 18. You can see we actually managed to get 3% damage there, very nice. We could take some dodge, why not? It's a little early, but it's completely fine. Now let's roll for more ghost axes, there you go. Plus we're going to lock the scepter and the tree. And so yeah, this way, since we are using the axe, again, I think the axe is a bit better than the flint. The flint is better for killing bosses, definitely, but you're not going to struggle killing bosses if you play this character and make it through the first 10 waves. You will be incredibly strong, okay? So we're not worried about the later waves, we're worried about the ones where we get overwhelmed by too many small enemies. And the axes are really good at killing those. Plus, attack speed is actually easier to stack up than damage percent. If you didn't know, the maximum cap for, or the maximum you can get from a damage percent upgrade, let's see, attack speed starts at 5%. This is a tier 1 upgrade, right? It goes 5, 10, 15, 20. That's how it goes, from tier 1 to 4. And however, on the other hand, damage percent goes up to a cap of 16%. So damage percent is actually harder to stack, yet the axe and the flint both give you 1% damage or 1% attack speed for the same amount of kills. So overall, just having the axe is going to get you more stats that are difficult to get, generally. Also, we're going to go ahead and buy these. And let's see if we can get anything else. Nothing really. So we're just going to keep going. We did pick up the scepter now. So yeah, again, we're going to use some scepters and we're going to use some axes. I think this is also a lot better than going for all 3 weapons, personally, in my experience. As long as you're not going endless. If you're going endless, you might want flints for attack speed. But in my opinion, this feels the nicest. Again, attack speed's easier to stack up. And if you hold 3 different unique weapons, it becomes pretty difficult to upgrade them to tier 4. And that's pretty annoying. So yeah, in our case, we're just going to do this. We're only using the axe. It's very strong. It stacks up damage percent. Look how low on HP we got there. We only got hit twice, by the way. Normally, I would never take this, but it is a tier 2 upgrade. I'm also going to take some luck and another one of these. Hedgehog, a scepter, nice. Okay, so we want to combine those and maybe find another axe? No, that's not what I meant. Okay, well we can't upgrade that unfortunately. We can take a broken mouth and we can take some crit chance. Insanity is very good because look, we already have 9% damage stacked up. So it's going to be very easy for us to stack up damage percent, which means we don't care too much about losing some damage percent or other stats that we would like. So in our case, yeah, 6% crit for 3% damage. That is an amazing trade. We'll take that. And we do want to make sure we get more max HP. Since we have such bad armor, I think we take 90% or 92% like additional damage. So we're almost taking double damage from every source of damage, you know, that we could possibly get hit by. Which means more max HP is going to make us a lot safer. That way, if we do not dodge, we can still survive the hits. Let's recycle this. Max HP and melee damage, but we lose attack speed. Ooh, I don't like that. I do like the max HP though, so I'll take it. Trees are also very good. More max HP. More trees, crit, broken mouth for more HP, and then get this, and that's it. Yep, let's go. Okay. Again, we do want to get more scepters. Scepters are going to stack up max HP for us, and then we can focus on getting more dodge and attack speed. Those are pretty much going to be the only stats we care about later, or coming up. Just dodge and attack speed are going to make us much safer, so much safer. So we absolutely want to get a lot of those. Nice, okay. The trees are giving us a ton of loot crates, which is very nice, but it's very common, right? Especially if you get 2 of the tree item like I have. You're going to see a lot more trees, and you are going to have a lot of chances to get loot crates because of it. There we go. And okay, this is pretty lucky though. We just got 2 in one wave. Nice. It's supposed to be 20% base chance, at least originally. It can get affected by things like luck. Okay, nice. Let's go. Armor and dodge. It's not worth taking. We lose more max HP. We don't want that. We'll take the glasses and more max HP and more luck. Okay, nice. We definitely do not want the bone dice. We don't need more damage percent in exchange for max HP. That's a bad trade for us. Speed is good from the beanie. Again, we don't need the damage percent. Coupon and a scepter. We'll take both of those and lock this. So what I would like is probably just 2 scepters, potentially, and then 4 axes. That would be not bad. It could also just be 3 and 3. There's no specific requirement for this. I will say you should have at least 2 of one of the weapons. So either 2 axes and 4 scepters, or minimum. Just make sure you have 2 of each, at least. That will make it a little bit better, more consistent. But you might have personal preference. Personally, I like having 2 scepters only, and then a bunch of axes. But it can just depend on what we find along the way. So if we get a ton of range damage, for example, from loot crates or something somehow, then I might just go for more scepters. If we get a lot more melee damage, then I'd be happy to go for melee damage. But melee damage is much easier to stack up, so the damage on it is also much better. Coffee is amazing, coupon is great, some speed is okay. HP regen, we'll actually take that. It's very early, so we can start stacking up that baby squid. I'm a big fan of this item if you get it early enough, because it's very difficult to get HP regen. So even if you only get, let's say, or I say only, if you get 10 HP regen from this, it's amazing. That's amazing already. Now we will take a lens. We could also take a plant. You know what, let's do it. Let's just be safe. We don't need the damage percent. Ghost Scepter and a coffee. Perfect. Okay. But yeah. The baby squid is a new addition. It came into the game with the DLC, I believe. Since I didn't play the DLC the moment it released, I didn't ever have it until like much later when I started playing the DLC. But yeah, it's a super fun item. Gives you stacking HP regen. They also added the decomposing flesh, which makes you lose 1 max HP every round in exchange for 1 lifesteal. Also pretty good on some characters. For us, we don't care too much for that, the lifesteal. It's good and all, but I probably wouldn't exchange our max HP for it. Actually, that's probably not true either. Because you can see we actually already have 47 max HP. 48 now, it just went up a little bit, and again 49. So we do have so much max HP, getting some lifesteal in exchange would probably be a good trade for us. Oh, I didn't even get the trees. Oh my god, that shark hit me for 23, guys. Okay, attack speed is going to be really good, of course. More attack speed, another scepter. Yeah, we're only going to go for 2 scepters this run. I'm a lot happier doing that. Cycling machine, spyglass, and more HP regen. You know what, we'll take the penguin. Usually I would skip the penguin, but we do care about those defensive stats a lot. And HP regen is going to be one of the ones we're going for here, so. I'm also going to try and let the Diplocalus here hatch all of its eggs and spawn these guys, because these guys give a lot more materials. Oh, whoops, I killed one of the eggs. And they're actually not difficult for us to kill. Just look how quickly we kill them. Look, it's gone. Easy. Super easy. It can become pretty hectic though, so if you struggle, or you feel like you can't handle it, you should just kill the eggs. It'll make it simpler, because you don't have to deal with the slashers here. You see all the slashers coming at me? But personally, I don't think this is too difficult, so I feel like it's best to just let the eggs hatch and then kill the slashers for more materials. Okay, there we go again. And now we can kill the Diplocalus and everything, we don't care. Basically the end of the wave, we might as well just kill everything. Oh my god, there were so many enemies there. Okay, max HP is great. We do lose a little dodge, but we'll get it back. Attack speed's amazing. And lifesteal or harvesting. Actually, I'm gonna skip these two. I'd rather have something else. HP regen, yeah, perfect. And lifesteal again. Okay, we're just gonna take damage percent in this case. Another baby squid, so it's wave 9. So still absolutely worth taking. I will take it. And let's see what we can get here. Damage percent, lifesteal, and a cube. I will take the saltwater. Gives attack speed, which we like, move speed when we get hit, and melee damage. I'm wondering if we should take one of these. I don't think so. I don't really care to stack lifesteal this run. A little too expensive. Though it would make us even safer. I don't think it's necessary. And I really want to upgrade my weapons. Because as you can see, we are still stuck with a lot of tier 2s and even tier 1 weapons. Which means rolling more and focusing on buying weapons a bit more is going to make us a lot stronger. And this is one thing that can be pretty variable in your own run compared to mine. Like you might have all tier 2 weapons by this time and some tier 3s. You might only have, similar to me, you might have all tier 3s if you get lucky, who knows. So it really just depends. It's not a huge difference, but having upgraded weapons is absolutely better because you can stack up the HP and damage percent a lot more quickly when you have those upgraded weapons. Though obviously it doesn't really matter in our case. Just look how quickly we're killing everything. At some points you do become so overstated that it only really matters against bosses, because you're just going to be killing everything almost instantaneously. We're not really struggling here, obviously. HP regen, but we lose luck. I'm going to recycle that. Melee and XP gain, but we lose luck again. Oh my god. Okay, sure. Oh, 12% dodge is great. We'll take that. And a scepter, so we need to do this. Get this and this. Tardigrade is actually really good. So it nullifies the damage from one hit, but if you dodge, it does not nullify it. So for example, we have 90% dodge, we can dodge 9 attacks and then get hit by one, and it'll get nullified. It'll nullify that one hit for us. Very simple, and also very nice, very convenient. We are doing this. More enemies and another tardigrade, sure, why not? Another ghost scepter as well. So we're kind of struggling to fit all the things in our inventory at this point. I think a shady potion would be nice for more luck. Basically, we just want a ghost scepter, then we can combine it into this, and maybe combine it into a tier 3 as well. We just want 2 tier 4 scepters, like I said. I don't really care too much to have 3 of them. You can see the scepter's damage is actually, let's see, 38 compared to 51, and 71 compared to this one. Well, this one is only tier 3 as well, 71. Yes, it does have much better attack speed, actually. But for example, when you go into wave 20, you can potentially cleave both bosses with a scepter, which is not something you can really do with with the axes. You can kind of hit them both simultaneously, but you can't really do that with scepters. Okay, let's get all our trees here. Go tree hunting for a second. And you saw that I just hit a dodge, right? I did a dodge, and then I didn't lose my tardigrade, so I'm still purple. Yeah, tardigrade very good on this character. Dodged again. But to be fair, we have 78% chance to dodge, so it's actually very high. Very high dodge chance already for us. And that's it. Super easy wave, 81 max HP on us already. Crit chance is really good, we can take that. We get more crit chance is the question. Or attack speed. Yeah, we'll take attack speed. Attack speed is good, of course. Roll a little bit. Let's see, a taser, curse taser. We could take it, but we're not doing that today. A scepter. Okay, so we did get the scepter, so we can actually just go ahead and sell this one. Well, we're going into a horde, so we probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, let's go. But we're going to combine those two and make another tier 4 scepter after this, and then we can get rid of this tier 1 and just have another axe. So this is where axes shine, especially when you're against things like hordes, because if you do this with only scepters, it's actually it's probably impossible to to kill everything. If you only have scepters, you're not going to have enough piercing or attack speed at this point in the run to clear this out properly. So axes make this much easier. But again, the main point is mostly that since damage percent is a lot harder to stack, I really just prefer to go axes. I think they're safer, easier, and again, it makes it so you can stack up damage percent, and then you can just get a lot of attack speed on your own through the shop, do your level ups. So it's very convenient. Oh my god, look how many... Oh, run, run, run! Look how many enemies and trees there are. Okay, Triangle of Power. This is actually pretty good considering how little damage we end up taking most of the time. But 78 materials, I mean 20% damage is kind of crazy. We'll recycle it, it's fine. And we'll recycle that as well. Can we get more attack speed? Sure, why not? And then we can do this, and we can get rid of this one in a second, this scepter. Let's go ahead and do that. This up. We could get a Ghost Flint now to try and stack up a bit of attack speed as well. But you can see we're doing pretty well, 74% attack speed and all. We don't really need it. Another Ghost Scepter we don't need. Speed and range. Don't really care about that. Melee, range damage, and crit. That's very good, the alloy. More damage percent. That is a lot of damage percent we're stacking up if we take this. I will take it though. I will take it. Another one of these. A Cursed Pocket Factory. More tree spawn. Killing a tree spawns a turret. It's not actually very good because we have 0 engineering. But we will take it. We'll take it. Just because it's cursed. It'll be fun. And we have so many trees as well. So I'm sure some people will be bothered if I don't take it. It's not really going to contribute in any way. But I'll take it. Okay. That's the deal. Deal. Okay, let's see. We want to just focus on the stonefish. There's nothing really scary at this point in the run. We have 101 max HP, ton of dodge. Yeah, nothing really scary anymore. But pretty much we just want to focus on killing the stonefish, because the stonefish are the ones that buff their teammates. Or I should say enrage them. They enrage their teammates. And when they're enraged, I believe they do get 150% bonus health, and it's like 35% damage and 25% speed. I think those are the exact numbers, but I might be mistaken or forgetting something. Actually, there was no reason to leave the Diplocalus alive. We didn't even have a chance to kill the slashers. Everything died before then. Okay, speed for luck, no thank you. I like my luck. I will take some more dodge. We're still not at 90%. We're only at 67. And we can take all of these. Free reroll. Ghost Scepter. We don't need those anymore. I'm going to take a baby gecko. Oh, nice. Okay, one of those. Propeller hat is also nice. And let's see. A sickle. No, we don't really have those stats. We don't have any harvesting. I just did the video on the farmer yesterday. That was so fun. If you guys haven't watched it, I recommend you go watch it also. I think the farmer is one of... Well, the ghost, which is a character we're currently playing right, also one of my more liked characters, I guess. Because I just love using ethereal weapons, and he's the only one who can get 90% dodge, which is very fun too. Plus, you get to start exactly with ethereal weapons, which is something I always kind of enjoy. But yeah, the farmer as well. You get insane harvesting. Like, no one compares with the farmer stacking harvesting. So, I absolutely love playing that character. Also, did we get 2 hordes? Is this a horde again? Hello? Wait, oh, I have endless turned on. No, I did this yesterday and I forgot to turn it off. No. Okay, I need to turn off endless. So we're going to kill the final boss later, and then we're still going to be stuck for a bit, so I'm going to have to skip through like 70 seconds because we're going to one-shot the bosses. Easy enough. Crit chance is great. We don't need that. Don't need that. Attack speed, yes. Crit chance, yes. Those are the ones we want the most. Hunting trophy. It's a little late, but I think it'll pay for itself regardless. Get this. Ghost axe. Ghost axe. Oh, adrenaline. That's pretty good. We'll take that. Another coupon and another ghost axe. Nice. And then we would do one more reroll here for luck. Nope. Okay. Keep going. Oh man, why didn't I turn off endless, guys? No one reminded me. But yeah, the farmer, super fun. I made a video on him yesterday, and I'm not actually 100% sure on this. It was not the fastest boss kill I've ever had, but I think I had the highest damage weapon I've ever had on wave 20. Or like, I should say, yeah, going into wave 20, it was the highest damage I've ever had on a single weapon. I had a sickle, and again, I don't want to spoil anything. It is in the thumbnail, kind of, but like, you can see for yourself. I've never had a weapon deal that much damage. One single weapon dealing that much damage on its own, going into that wave. My fastest boss kill ever was less than a second. I think it was like 0.5 seconds or something ridiculous. And it was when I had a run that had like 1,000 something attack speed and like ridiculous damage and everything. I even forgot which character was on at this point. It was also kind of recent though, like maybe a week or two ago. I'll take that. I'll take that as well. More lifesteal is great. XP gain for lifesteal. It's pretty late, but I'm gonna take it skeptically taking it. We keep going. Another ghost axe is great. Good. And a tree. Yeah, we can take a tree, of course. Range damage and attack speed. Okay, that's a lot of attack speed, though. We should definitely take that. 16% attack speed is very good. That's the stat we want. Attack speed and crit chance. All we really care about at this point. We could get more base damage, of course, but that's going to come mostly from finding the items that give us a lot of melee and range damage. Also, I really have to check which character it was that I got the 1 second. Or, I keep saying 1 second because I didn't actually test the time. It was absolutely less than 1 second. I've never seen the boss die as quickly as I did in that video of mine. It was literally dead before the second was through. Like, both bosses died within... I think it was less than, like, 3/4 of a second, each boss kill. So, I don't know how much damage we dealt, but... Each boss is supposed to have about 30-ish thousand HP, I forgot the exact number. So we dealt at least 60,000 damage, or I guess we dealt more than 30,000 damage per second, which is a lot. Yeah, so that was really fun, like I said. Also, we got a snail. Okay, snail is really nice. It slows down enemy move speed, it's great. That's it, right? Nothing too special, but it's very nice. Crit is amazing. We don't need range. HP regen. I'd actually rather have some damage stats. Attack speed, yeah, perfect. Attack speed, tree. Oh, wheat is really good. Melee and range damage, perfect for us. Ghost axe. Okay, we can lock it for now in case we can combine it with another tier 1. Or maybe we get a tier 2 and then we can combine all of these that we have into a tier 4 and then pick up the tier 1 as well. We're lucky. Look how many turrets are coming out. They definitely aren't contributing anything to this run. They're actually... Like, if they kill enemies, they make it worse, because then we don't get to stack off the enemies that they kill. We need to kill them with our weapons to get the stacks. Also, we only have 81% dodge. We're missing 9% to get dodge cap. That would be great. Dodge cap and only 33% crit as well. Okay, we need a lot more crit then. More crit and 9% dodge, and I'll be good. Ready to go. Final wave, here we come. Very soon. Also, I need to keep track of how much my most harvesting ever was. I did manage to get 20... I think it was 2,200 on the farmer yesterday. But I don't know what my peak is with harvesting. So we'll just say 2,200 for now. I'll keep that in mind for the future. Baby gecko. We don't need a snowball. We don't need that. Crit chance perfect. Yes, thank you. And pick this up and roll a little bit. Nice. Okay, so we did get the axe. So now we can combine these two and do this. And then we get attack speed and crit chance. It's amazing. Power generator is a little bit too late. Ghost axe, perfect. Oh wow, a cursed metal detector. But it's definitely too late. I think the hedgehog is amazing, of course. 2 melee damage, 1 range damage. Very good. Okay, we are against this guy. This is the Megalodon. And the way you fight him is you actually just run behind him over and over. Well, in our case, it doesn't matter. Our character's so strong. But you basically just run behind him over and over, so he charges past you. Because, you know, sharks can only swim forward, of course. So, he's swimming forward, you're swimming behind him. He can't catch up to you. Okay. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing really dangerous anymore. This is not a great boss for us, just because there's not that many enemies in the wave. Or there aren't that many enemies. So we don't actually get to get that many stacks, unfortunately. I'm just going to keep clearing all the trees. Trees equal to loot crates, a lot of times. Oh, another tree. Oh, so many trees. Look at this. Okay, no loot crates though, unfortunately. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. There we go. And we get Sid's Relic. Okay, this... this is so... we don't need 3 armor, and obviously we have baby geckos, so we don't really need the instant material attraction, so we're going to sell it. Sharp Bullet. Oh, okay, we do lose 2% damage, but that's pretty much all we lose for taking this, so I think we will take it. And a bit of move speed can be okay. Ghost Axe, Hedgehog is amazing. What's our attack speed? Oh no, we have way too much attack speed for the ball and chain. We don't need these two. Dodge and harvesting. We lose damage. I don't want that. Harvesting minus melee damage. No, thank you again. A fish hook. Oh, you know what? Maybe we can get really lucky here at the end and get something crazy like one of these cursed. Crit chance, damage percent. Let's do that. Let's see if we curse anything. I'm not going to spoil it by checking my inventory. We're just going to see if we curse something. If we got a cursed weapon, we can take that and use it to obliterate wave 20. This isn't going to be, or this isn't going to be super fast. We don't have insane damage by any means, but obviously we have almost 200 HP and almost 90% dodge, and a ton of regen and like all other stats. So yeah, it's not really losable. It has not been losable for quite a while. It's so interesting that in this game, how the characters are made. I guess like generally speaking, I assume the devs kind of balance most of the characters for wave 20 and not endless. So a lot of features or a lot of characters are just completely terrible in 20 wave runs, and then you know completely broken in like 20 wave runs. It's kind of weird how it works because they have like strong limitations, but then oh, melee damage, nice. Oh, more melee damage, sure. We didn't curse either, unfortunate. Keep going. Melee damage, yes. Damage percent, sure. But yeah, some characters are just so much stronger in these shorter runs. 2 melee damage than others. A coupon, it's a little late, but that would have been the 5th coupon. That would have been nice. I'm just looking for some more potential damage stats. Crit chance is amazing, yes. And I guess we should take Alien Eyes. That's a lot of damage. 340. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is pretty slow. It's taking us more than 10 seconds to kill one boss. And he's dead. Okay, so it did take about 10 seconds. A little, like, I think it was like 9 to be exact, but just a little bit slow, nothing too crazy. But obviously, this is completely safe. I still have tardigrades, by the way. I haven't gotten hit a single time. And I accidentally went endless, but that is the ghost, guys. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate it. And you can also leave comments. I always read them. But yeah, that is going to be it for this character. I'm going to skip ahead now, so I will see you guys in a second. Alright guys, that is the run, and that is the ghost. I hope you enjoyed. You can see how much max HP we got. Damage percent, 241 max HP, 260% damage. And yeah, these weapons are ridiculous. Just look at the stats gained. But yeah, that is it for the ghost, like I said. Tomorrow we will be playing the Speedy. Also, let me turn this off before I forget the endless button. Speedy, okay? So I hope you guys didn't come and watch that, but that's it for today. So I will see you, okay? Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.